This place in central Turkey has one of the most breathtaking rock formations that you'll ever find anywhere in the world, and you'll be able to let your imagination go wild while hiking or driving around these fairy chimneys. This is Cappadocia. These fairy chimneys have been created by natural geological processes. It's comprised of tufa, which is a type of a limestone, and volcanic ash. And due to erosion over the decades, these rocks have got their iconic conical shapes. It's almost impossible to explain how mystical and how magical Cappadocia really is unless you visit this place yourself. I absolutely enjoyed the Devrent Imagination Valley, which is a valley just off the highway where you can see animal-like natural rock formations. I could see a camel, some mushrooms, a shark. I could also see two monkeys kissing each other, and so much more. It's kind of like the same feeling you get while trying to figure out constellations in the night sky, but here it's much easier with the rock formations. If the Imagination Valley is not enough to blow your mind, then please do visit the Zelve Open Air Museum, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's an enclosed protected area of a lot of fairy chimneys, which essentially are Syrian Orthodox chapels and houses. These have been built as early as the 3rd century by the first few monks of the Syrian Orthodox Christian religion. They had settled here and had used these rock formations as caves for their chapels and their houses, and this was solely to protect themselves and to protect their religion. It's absolutely spectacular to walk around this museum and to imagine what life would have been like over here during the time when the Christian monks were over here. You will easily spend a couple of hours here, but be sure to bring your hat and your sunscreen. Visiting a new country, a new city, and not talking to locals, this is not going to give you a great perspective of how people live over there. So in order to know the true spirit of Anatolia, you have got to visit the various pottery workshops and the carpet exhibitions that are present in this Cappadocia region.
And welcome to our local carpet corporation, which is supported and subsidized by the Turkish government.
These guys really love what they do, and they're going to try their best to show you exactly how they achieve such intricate details in their designs. They are not going to force you to buy their stuffs if you don't want to. They are just happy to show their skills and their craft to you and to the world. Now, the land in Cappadocia region is essentially infertile, or rather it was really infertile during the early ages, and pigeons were used for food and fertilizers. So there are a lot of man-made carved pigeon houses into the soft volcanic rock parts of these conical fairy chimneys. And due to this, the valley gets its name, Pigeon Valley. The view of the Pigeon Valley is really stunning. The place is really clean. And even if you have shops over there and just too many tourists, you'll still feel serene while looking at the largest castle, which essentially is another fairy chimney formed many years ago. This castle was also used during the early ages between 4th and 11th century, and it was the tallest structure of this region at that time. You can even drive close to it and appreciate its beauty. There are some local shops around this structure as well, and they have done a great job to make this place as colorful as possible. It is just perfect for Instagram. Last but not the least, you should not miss the sunset in Göreme, Cappadocia. I absolutely loved the 360-degree views that you get from the sunset point in Göreme. It will be the best 3 liras or less than 40 cents that you spend in your whole trip to Turkey. While on one side, you'll be able to see the beautiful Göreme town and the breathtakingly beautiful sunset behind it. On the other side, you'll be able to see the fairy chimneys glowing in the light and shadows of the Cappadocian sunset. Now, of course, these are the things which people do in Cappadocia apart from going for hot air balloon rides. But unfortunately, my balloon ride was cancelled due to bad weather by the civil aviation, but that did not stop me from appreciating the beauty of this place. So even if your balloon ride is cancelled in Cappadocia, or simply if you don't want to go for a balloon ride. Go for these amazing drives and these amazing hikes through the valleys, and trust me, you're not gonna be disappointed at all. And much like rest of Turkey, the food in Cappadocia is just lip-smackingly beautiful. The family-run restaurants are a pleasure to eat at. I'll be sharing a lot more videos about my travel around Turkey. Apart from Cappadocia, I've also been to Istanbul and to Konya. I'll be sharing all my travel and food experiences with you guys, so stick around and subscribe to this channel.